This research is about making concrete green. So concrete is made by using cement, aggregates and water in simple terms. And it's one of the most widely used construction material in the entire world. So one of the problems with concrete is that some of those materials which we use, we are running out of those materials. Second problem is that the cement which is used for making concrete, it generates a lot of carbon dioxide. So around 8% of carbon dioxide on planet Earth comes from making cement. So the objective of this project is how to make concrete green by using some of the recycled and waste materials. This is just 1 week program, and so we don't have a lot of time. So this is, I divided that into different steps. So we started with some introduction. Then the next step we discussed about concrete mix design, how concrete is made. Then second thing which we discussed is how to make it green. So what can you do? What type of recycled materials you can use to make it green? Then next step is there are a lot of properties of concrete which you want to see, especially if you want to use in the field. But because of the limited time, we decided to figure out the strength of concrete. So which is one of the most important property, how strong it is if you want to use it in the real world. So they will be testing. So that's the plan today. They will be testing concrete to figure out what's the strength of those different concrete specimens which they made, and then compare that with a control which is made just by cement and aggregates. No waste material, no recycled material. And the next step is going to be cost, to see, because if you want to use it in real world, it should also be cost effective. So they will also compare that with the regular concrete and then decide which one works better.
So we're right now looking at different materials and how they reflect the strength in concrete. So we have our base concrete that we know works really well because it's what we use all the time. But then we're adding different supplements in, so different green supplements. So we have waste materials, so slag and fly ash that do pollute the earth, and how that affects it when mixed in instead of concrete, instead of the cement mix, because that's really expensive, eliminating the cost and adding more recycling and reusing into concrete. But we're also looking at different aggregates, coarse aggregate and fine aggregate, so different plastic, tires, because we have a lot of rubber, looking at different additives we can use instead of just mining things up. It's a very strength job because it gets very stiff if it's not workable. It's just a lot of process to making sure it's actually mixed. It's a process to make sure that even though we're testing weaker materials, making sure that they're the strongest they can be. You build these connections and you have this background experience when you're going into college. And because a lot of kids doing this want to go into a research field when they get older, so it just provides them with the background experience on what they will be doing in the future. For me, the biggest takeaway from the Illinois Summer Research Academy is the background research experience we get, because a lot of kids who participate in these want to go into research-based fields, and I feel the Illinois Summer Research Program gives a lot of time for kids to learn these background experiences for the future.
Every time they will be on the road or see some concrete structure, they will exactly know how it is made. And second thing, they will always think about how to make it green or how to use recycled and waste material more effectively, either concrete or something else.